Today we'll be looking at the food science in cooking seafood paella, a Spanish rice dish. For this dish you will need 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 medium diced onion, 4 cloves of minced garlic, 3 diced Roma tomatoes, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 pinch of saffron threads, salt and pepper to taste, 1 carton of chicken broth, a bay leaf, 2 cups of bomba rice or white short grain rice, half a pound of shrimp, half a pound of mussels, and half a cup of frozen peas. Begin by washing your hands thoroughly with soap and water before cooking in order to prevent spread of bacteria and viruses to the food. For this recipe, I will be cooking with live mussels. The simple method for telling if a mussel is still alive is to choose a mussel that is slightly open, tap the mussel lightly, and look closely to see if the mussel shell closes. If the shell closes, the mussels are still alive. If the mussels are alive, you will need to clean and remove the beard of the mussels by washing them under cool water and scrubbing particles off the shells with your fingers, as well as pulling out the tough attachment located in the crease of the mussel shell. It is important to know that consuming shellfish, especially raw or undercooked shellfish, may put people at risk for infections, such as those caused by Vibrio bacteria. To stay safe, wash hands thoroughly before and after handling seafood and avoid cross-contamination with other raw foods. After preparing the seafood, add olive oil to a wide shallow pan and cook on medium-high heat. Add the onion and garlic and cook until the onion is translucent. Then add the tomatoes, smoked paprika, saffron, a bay leaf, salt, and pepper. Stir together evenly and cook for 5 minutes. Add the rice to the pan and stir in evenly. Next, pour the chicken broth slowly around the pan, scraping any stray rice grains on the side of the pan into the broth and spreading the rice out in an even layer. Bring the rice to a boil and then reduce to a low-medium heat and allow the rice to cook for 15 to 18 minutes without stirring. In order to make a paella with a good texture, it is important to choose a highly absorbent rice. Short grain white rice is a good choice since these rices contain large amounts of a starch called amylopectin. Rices high in amylopectin allow the rice to absorb large amounts of water without getting mushy, but creating a soft and creamy texture. As the rice is cooking, there are 2 types of heat transfer occurring in the pan. The first is convection, as the water boils and heat from the stove moves from the bottom of the pan through the stock to the top, and the cooler liquid moves to the bottom, creating a circular current in the liquid. When the liquid has been absorbed by the rice is in direct contact with the pan, and heat is transferred to the rice through conduction. After 15 to 18 minutes, add the shrimp and mussels on top of the mixture, gently pushing them into the rice, and sprinkle the peas on top. Continue cooking the rice for about 5 minutes without stirring, or until you see the shrimp turn pink and opaque, and all of the mussel shells open. If any mussels do not open after 5 minutes, dispose of the mussels and do not eat them. When the seafood is cooked, take the pan off the heat and allow the rice to cool before eating.